Hey everyone, this is Ramb0Brand0 here, otherwise known as Brandon, and today we're going to be playing Domination on Outpost. And I just dropped my controller, and here we go. Now, so first I'm going to be going to a flag, capturing that, and also I wanted to note this, that I'm trying to make my commentaries a little bit better, well, a lot better, because I noticed that I can sometimes lose track of where I'm going in like a story or whatever I'm trying to say, because I mostly try and just freestyle it, don't think of any topics before. Sometimes I'll only go over the commentary twice, and that I mean I will do the commentary twice, and the second time is usually the one that I think is the best. But this time I've been kind of going over and over, trying to make sure that I have all my facts are correct and whatnot. So I'll get started on that. I kind of wanted to make a topic of Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty 3. Now I know some people might not like this, because when these topics come together, there is more a lot of hate going on, because Call of Duty and Battlefield 3 communities are not very alike. It's weird though, because I don't know why people are complaining about which game is better, because all they are the two first-person shooters that are fighting against each other. And if you think about it, Battlefield isn't trying to be like Call of Duty, and Call of Duty isn't trying to be like Battlefield. And by that I mean Battlefield wants you to have that more of a war-like experience, while Call of Duty is more of an arcade-type game, is what I would say, with our generation of arcade-type games, that is doing the same thing over and over, which is what this is what they do. It's their recipe. This is how they get people to like their game, is because you see, like Call of Duty 4, that sold out. That was the best game of pretty much of my life, because I played that. Oh my god, I played that so much. Call of Duty 4 was the best, and by that I mean it was the most addicting game out there, because I don't know if it was the best looking. It was one of my first Xbox Live games, actually. The first time I got on that, I didn't even know I was playing online, which is weird. I was pretty stupid with Xbox, and I was just hooking it up. So it was kind of hilarious to me, but Call of Duty 4 was my best game, even though I have not played that many Call of Duties. But other than that, I played like small PS2 type games, like Call of Duty Big Red or something, like Medal of Honor, that were still kind of like Call of Duty back in the day. They were more so like this, but they didn't have that pace. They didn't have the pace of Call of Duty nowadays, which is why Call of Duty 4 got so much attention, because so many people like sniping and things like that, and made montages, and it just blew up on YouTube, which also made the game blow up, which is why this game isn't being played as much as it is today. But anyway, I wanted to more so go over the thing of Battlefield 3 is like, and Call of Duty players will say the same thing. I don't know how I killed that guy. But Call of Duty players like myself will say the same thing about Battlefield. It is a better looking game, but it's not a better playing game, because it's just what Xbox 360 has to do. It's limited to the graphics and everything that Battlefield has to offer, and all the good things that it has to offer. But like, putting this aside, but saying like, okay, you're playing your computer, PC, and you're playing Battlefield on there. Let's say you have like a high spec computer, all dished out and everything, and you can play that just fine. Like, the frame rate is just perfect. It's probably like 60 frames per second, which is what the game is running at, I believe. Yeah, 60. And on Xbox it can only run on 30, because it's so limited to what it can do, which is why I say that the Xbox, what we say 720, the new Xbox console, which right now I think it was called the, what was it? Oh, well, that doesn't even matter. I'll probably think of it in a couple minutes anyway. That's usually how that works. But hopefully that is rumored to be at E3 this year, and I kind of want to go to that actually. I want to see what E3 is like since I'm planning on going to California anyway, look at some colleges and stuff like that. But I want to get back on the topic. So Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty are not the same. Yes, they are first-person shooters, but Battlefield's going for more of a war-like experience, while Call of Duty is more of an arcade-type feel, more of that fast-paced gameplay that you see in like Team Fortress. What they're going for, same thing as that, but they're more kind of a cartoony, and this is more, I would say, more of a realistic type game than Team Fortress. And also, it's Call of Duty. Everybody knows it from COD 4 and all that. Like, the same games come out every year. And Battlefield, DICE, they have something else to offer each year. Like, they actually update their engine, they make the better graphics, and they do things to help their, like, things for the community, like better graphics. Even though we do not need better graphics in our games, sometimes we get the notion that we do need better graphics, but really all it needs is just like how back in the day, like, you would play Pac-Man, we'll say, an arcade game, and you would play that and you'd be like, oh, this is so fun, this is really addicting, I'm gonna keep playing this for quite a while. And you wouldn't care about how bad the graphics look, because all it is a bunch of dots, lines, and ghosts, and of course Pac-Man, which is just like a part of a circle, like a piece of pie taken out. And you wouldn't care about how like the game looks or anything, you would just care about the gameplay, which is kind of based off of what Call of Duty is doing right now. Like, the only thing that they've done like some adjusting to their engine, everything, mechanics like that. Like, Treyarch's trying to get a little further, and they're doing like dolphin diving, some technical type things with the mechanics, but I don't know, I really love dolphin diving, that was fun. They should actually keep that in the next Black Ops or whatever they're planning on doing next for November 11th. So I keep rambling on and I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to be talking about, but yeah, so about, I should say, like, Call of Duty, about like all Pac-Man and everything. They do the same game like every year, and all they really change is like the class setups and what types of guns you get. Like, it's weird how you can have Modern Warfare 2 and all the sniper classes are like intervention, the like, you know, different guns and everything like that. And then like Modern Warfare 3 comes around and you yet have different guns, but like they keep some of the favorites that they like, I guess. I don't know what they choose to keep, if it's like favoritism from their part or the communities. I don't know what they follow, really. I would probably say what they feel like keeping in the game, which was more balanced out or more of a dumbed down weapon, because all these games are quite dumbed down from what Modern Warfare 2 was. All like buff weapons and everything, Scar H and all that stuff. But every Call of Duty game has their favorite weapon. Like, everybody says the MP7 is the most overpowered gun. Yes, it might be overpowered in accuracy, because it is very accurate. The recoil on it is outstanding when you shoot, and by the time you have to shoot again with this automatic weapon, it's already adjusted on your middle of the crosshair, so it really doesn't kick all that much. So I really don't think I had much else to say, but I probably forgot a couple things in there. Tell me if this was a little bit better of a gameplay or possibly commentary. I was trying a little bit on the commentary, more than I usually do. So I'm not going to drag you guys into a black screen for too long. So don't forget to subscribe if you're first watching my videos. I post whatever you guys want to see, whatever the community wants to see, and a lot of Call of Duty videos, most likely. And most of them are Moabs and just like this right here. So whatever you guys, if you want a topic that I should discuss, then go ahead and post in the comments and like the video and do all that good stuff for me, because you like it and I like it and it's fun, because it's fun to do, I guess. I don't know. But it helps me out a lot, and I thank you guys so much, and have a good day, guys.